play. Now a second and long coming. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. They'll move the tight end. Give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Now listen, the defense won that play. As an offense here, the key, David, you can't go back-to-back negative plays. You got to be smart with the football here. Looks like you're going to have to throw it. You just can't force it. You got to make sure you're playing with that clock in your head. You can't take a sack.
And I think this is a situation where I spread you out. I get more speed on the field. I make the defense declare. I see what they're in, but I'm definitely throwing the football.
Between the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Got the quick pass. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Powers through the defender. And he picks up the first down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. Wide receiver going in motion. To the ground. He's got it again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Texas A&M going quickly.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's a touchdown, Horned Frog. How about this defense taking one back to the house? They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. Pittsburgh is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie today. We could see a legend born in the Steel City. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Houston.
The give to the back.
We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 Clash of the Titans, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Got his man quickly. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And a big play on the left sideline. Excellent awareness to get that foot in bounds. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
I would love to sit here and tell you that was the greatest play call ever and the offensive coordinator is a genius. I think that was some really bad defense.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. to the air on first down. Oh, they're after him. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
What an awesome response from the defense. You give up a huge play the play before, and when do you come back? You come back and you get pressure on the quarterback, and you get him on the ground before he can make another big play.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Wilson. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Gets rid of it. Caught in the backfield, it's Pringle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll pull it on the read. Ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
And I am sure this coaching staff on offense thought if we get a 4th down, we can use our speed on an option play, take the pitch, and pick up the first, but they underestimated the speed this defense has and their tenacity. Great job rallying to the pitch guy, creating a huge turnover on downs. Big play for the defense.
They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Keeping it on the ground, trying to create a little space, and he was stopped in his tracks at the 3. On the direct snap, it's James. Wildcat look didn't get much, picked up a few on that one. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Reed. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The Horned Frogs send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He couldn't find much running room there, didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Texas A&M going up tempo. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They're facing a 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Finds a spot in the middle. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Somehow fits it into a host of defenders. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Looking for the goal line. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Aggies!
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
Texas A&M, 14.
On the move from inside his 5. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. They eventually chase him down, but what a spectacular return that almost went all the way. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. And this one is perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Fort Worth. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Amon G. Carter Stadium.
And the Horned Frogs will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
You have to imagine the game plan in the second half. Being down, I got to come out and throw the football successfully, but how about this offensive line? They don't do their job. They don't protect their guy, and the defense setting the tone right out the gate.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. Here's the heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Yeah, and man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I got to protect my quarterback. In the first series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude at all costs.
He's got it near midfield. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They'll run the option. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Racing to the right. At the 20. Touchdown, Aggies. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners, takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
21.
Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Running back searching for a hole. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Hand off from the shotgun. Looking for room at the 25. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. QB draw. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. The Horned Frogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Trying play action. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down. And the Horned Frogs will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Armstrong. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Rides the back and leaves it. Breaks into the open. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. And the Aggies in the hurry up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
On that RPO play, I don't hate the decision by the quarterback not to hand it off and throw it deep down the field. I just don't like the throw. Not an act.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Somehow, they got up off the deck. They fought back, and they've tied the game. Lining up for the point after and the lead.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. ULM was able to walk off the field there in Monroe with the win, but not necessarily without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing in college football is easy. Never a dull moment when it comes to football in the Fun Belt, and that certainly held true again today.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Incomplete, and they tried to catch him flat-footed on first down, but the defense was ready. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Looking for room at the 40. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
Off the play fake on first down. He spins that thing down the middle. Intercepted. Got some room to run. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. The play action fake. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Caught behind the line. It's Pringle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Armstrong. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
I love quarterbacks that are decisive and that put the mustard on the passes. When you need to put the ball on a line in a hurry with some extra hot sauce, you have to do it. Good job by the quarterback understanding zone and hitting that curve.
Oh, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Leaves it with the running back. They put the brakes on him at the 21-yard line, short of the line to gain, and now field goal or go for it on 4th. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And it's right down the boulevard. Now up by 4 here in the 3rd quarter. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that. There he goes. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, It's James. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Right on the money. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Direct snap. Pressure coming. The Horned Frogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Gonna sling it on second down. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And after the failed connection on second down, this offense faces a third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Horned Frogs will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Here's the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Give to the running back. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So we open the final period with a third down play. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Catch in the middle, it's Durr. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Aggies moving quickly to the line. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. A&M comes back out with another first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Quarterback on the keeper. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Aggies. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's James. Turning it on! The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the first down. The Horned Frogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Can't get him to the ground. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
Well, the good news is you got the first down running it there on second and short, but the bad news is you're down by quite a bit here in the fourth quarter, and 2, 3, 4-yard gains aren't going to get it done. You've got to start chucking this thing vertically to get back in the game.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Throws for the tight end. It's caught downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Horned Frogs have their offense in high gear. Looking downfield on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Backed up now, here's second and long. Just keeps slinging it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Baker. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. Dead center perfect. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
So the offense gets an automatic first down after the roughing the passer penalty. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. It's Durr. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 3 wideouts to the right on 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in the lead because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. Off play action on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Caught in the backfield, it's Payne. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. How about that one? 4th and forever, and he just turned one loose and fired it for the first down.
Man, does that...
And that ball's on the ground behind the line. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Oh, it's a fumble. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? They'll go 4 wide, twin receivers on either side on 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Really Nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the back. Back to pass on second down. Bringing the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Quarterbacks need time when they're in the pocket to complete throws. That QB had no shot after taking that hit.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He'll take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Fires to the tight end. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. The Horned Frogs want to move quickly.
This defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment.
Fires one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Reed. Under fire. Finds his man. It's Payne. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Dances away to buy time. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. Offense in a bunch formation. Wants to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Finds some fresh air. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. If they can move that thing 1 yard here, that'll probably wrap this baby up. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Oh, he's got some space. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way to... Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome to college football nowadays, right? This is how it works, a ton of points. Defenses learn as you go, but you got to get better. You got to force some turnovers, create those negative plays. Just can't give up so many points.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.